Update 1.6 test server version 2 iteration 2 with buffed Manticore. Seems like my little theory, which was they know exactly how bad those tanks are, they know exactly how to buff it, how to make them good, how to make them actually playable. In the second version was not so true, because, yeah, even though it is better, yes, this tank is a lot better than it previously was, in my opinion, it is still not where it should be. It still needs some tuning. So I'm over here playing. This was actually my very first battle, played with the upgraded Manticore, and let me tell you what they did. So they decided to increase the ammunition capacity, ammo rack capacity, from 16 to 20 shells in total. In my opinion, add plus 5 shells, 25 shells, up to 25 shells, and we are good on that department, in my opinion. They made the gun handling a lot better, thank God, because you only had 16 shells. And that combined with the previous gun handling was just so god-awful to play with. Your aiming circle was as big as the map itself. Your moving aiming circle, was as big as the map itself. Your aiming time was 2.3 seconds previously. They decided to bring it down to the 1.9 seconds. So 0.4 seconds off from the aiming time. This aiming time should have been from the get-go. Like, what were you thinking before, even? They also changed the dispersion turning movement from 0.18 down to 0.16. It is an improvement. They changed dispersion on hull traverse from 0.18 down to 0.16, which is improvement as well, but is this good enough for the ammunition capacity, for this new ammunition capacity, which is 20 shells? I would say no, because you still do not want to take too many shots on the move. I have played, this was my first battle, as I said, but I have played roughly 10 battles in total, and in one battle which lasted over 10 minutes, it was a really equal battle, full tier 10 battle. I ran out of ammunition once again. So the only way how you are not going to run out of ammunition is, of course, when you die super early, when you do not do too much active shooting, active scouting, firing on the move, stuff like that, on super campy maps like Prokhorovka, Malinovka, some other campy maps where you are able to sit in the bushes, where you are able to spot for your teammates. Those are the battles where you usually do not run out of ammunition, but if you actually need to deal some damage as well, which you do. You need to do some damage in full tier 10 battles, because it doesn't matter how you decide to play your light tank. You have to be able to deal some damage as well. You cannot simply count on your teammates, and while we're talking about city maps like this one over here, Himmelsdorf, Paris, Ensk, you definitely need to deal some damage, so you need to have some firepower at least. We do not only have campy maps in this game. Our map pool is actually quite big, respectable. Yeah, as always, we need more maps, but we have quite a few maps in this game already. And we have quite a few maps in this game where you are not able to simply spot and simply scout for a team, so you need some firepower. Hence, 25 ammunition capacity should be okay, should be nice, in my opinion. Now, on the top of that, they decided to buff the mobility as well, slightly. At first, they are saying, now the vehicle can turn on the spot. Whatever that means, I do not really remember. Maybe previously, while you were standing still and pressing your A and T keys, your turning keys, maybe your vehicle was moving forward slightly, and now you can simply stand still. You can do those 360 turns without any problems. Okay, this was kind of a weird issue, but it is what it is. And they decided to buff the engine power, changed the engine power from 500 to 530 horsepower engine. Now, I might be wrong over here, but it really did feel a bit more nimble. Maybe they did some hidden upgrades, some hidden stat improvements as well. For example, terrain resistance numbers. I still do not know why we do not have those numbers in the game file, because this actually makes or breaks the mobility. You can have 20 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio, but when your terrain resistance numbers, which are not shown in the game, are a complete ass, people are still kinda fooled. You see, it has really awesome power to weight ratio, the mobility should be really good for a heavy tank or a medium tank, for example, it doesn't matter, and you decide to buy the tank, and after one battle you think, how the hell this vehicle has 20 power to weight ratio, it moves like a freaking, I don't know, turtle, slow as hell. This is because of bad terrain resistance numbers. So please add it into the game, maybe even under suspension or tracks as a little mini stat, but please add it into the game, World of Tanks, Wargaming. But I feel like they did some tuning over there as well. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe this extra 30 horsepower on the engine power made it so much better, but it really does feel a bit more nimble. Top speed is still not out from this world, but at least it is able to achieve its top speed quite nicely without any problems whatsoever. And now I am actually done talking about all the upgrades Wargaming decided to do to the Manticore. They decided to buff the aiming time, ammo rack capacity by 4 shells, moving accuracy, and engine power. And that is it. Nothing else, nothing more. Is this enough, guys? I believe we already know that this is not enough. And by the way, huge, clap-worthy achievement over here. Manticore was #1 damage dealer in this full tier 10 battle overall. What an achievement for this little vehicle. Yeah. And we still have that stupid bug in the desk server or on the desk server where consumables are not automatically resupplying. So this is how new Manticore looks like on the desk server at the moment with my crew members, with my equipment units and consumables. If you boost it almost to the max, without ventilation of course, if you use food, if you use tank gun rammer and brothers in arms on both your commander and driver, is this driver driver, yes. You are able to get your DPM over 2000. Over 2000 DPM boosted to the max. Accuracy 0.36, which is okay, let's say it is okay. Aiming time 1.78 seconds, which is a lot better. But there is still stuff to improve on this tank to make it competitive compared to any other tier 10 light tank in this game. T100LT, because it has to face T100LT, AMX 13105, EBR 105, Sheridan, and WZ 132-1. Now, in the first description, while the desk server was not even active, in the first information Wargaming shared with us, they said this vehicle is going to have really high alpha damage. 390 alpha damage is not really high. We have so many tier 9 light tanks over here in this game already with 390 alpha damage. So how to boost this DPM without boosting this reload time? Make that alpha damage a bit more unique. What do you think? Guys, please, just let's have a little discussion going on over here. But what if they increase the alpha damage, according to their first details, up to 420? Or maybe even up to only 400. Make it better than on other tier 10 light tanks. 420, in my opinion, is not going to make this vehicle overpowered with 11.31 second reload time, or let's say roughly around 12 second reload time if you do not want to push it to the max, boost this tank to the max, but which you really have to do if you want to stay even slightly competitive with it in full tier 10 battles, definitely. So up to 420 alpha damage is going to increase this DPM as well. For example, let's compare this DPM to the Sheridan's DPM. Let's pick this gun, of course. 3000. You are never going to see 3000 even with that alpha damage. 2300 on EBR. It should have better DPM than the freaking wheeled vehicle in this game, which can rip Manticore into pieces with those 80 rounds as well. 2600 DPM over here without any crew members even. Brothers in arms, and 2707 average damage per minute. So increase the alpha damage. Would be awesome. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Aiming time now is nice, as I said, but gun elevation angle is also causing so many problems on so many maps. This gun elevation, up to 12 degrees maybe. Is it doable with this turret? Maybe you can raise it a bit as well. Oh, it is not historically correct. Well, this vehicle only existed on the blueprints. Throw that historical thing out of the window, because you actually did throw the historically accurate vehicles out from this window already long time ago. So you can definitely boost it a bit more as well. Gun elevation angle. And next up, let's talk about the most important thing Wargaming should do to this tier 10 Manticore. Add a freaking third crew member. Every single tank until Manticore in this light tank deck 3, they have 3 crew members. Over here, 3 crew members. On LHMTV, 3 crew members. GSOR, guess what? 3 crew members. On the upcoming tier 8 British premium light tank, Senlek, 3 crew members, and now over here 2 crew members. Oh, we cannot fit them into this tank. It is not historically accurate. As I said, this, well, too late for that in this game already. Too late. F that. Fuck that. Add third crew member. It is going to take off some pressure from your commander, which it badly needs. Just look over here. You need brothers in arms to stay competitive compared to the other light tanks and other tier 10 vehicles. Sixth Sense mandatory, recon and situational awareness mandatory. You need camo as well, you need repairs. It is a tier 10 freaking light tank, you need some repairing action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skills are mandatory. And do you know how long time it takes to get your crew members up to 6 freaking skills? And now you are playing with a tier 8 light tank, premium light tank using these crew members. Guess what, commanders? Some of the commanders' skills are going to be useless. For example, snapshot gunners' skills are going to be useless. Please make it happen. Take some pressure off from the commander. And maybe this vehicle is going to be playable. This is just my idea. Let me know what you think about it. Maybe you already think it is good enough. Maybe it is not supposed to deal so much damage. But as I said, once again, we have so many maps where you simply have to deal some damage. You are not able to simply spot. You are not able to simply play for spots. In many battles, you have to support your team with some damage as well. Tier 10 Manticore version number 2. Now let's play one or a couple live battles together. Let's go. Well, absolutely nothing happened over here. I was able to spot for 4,000, 2 damaging shots as well, 15-4 victory. Boring. Moving on. And once again, 15-4 victory. Nothing, absolutely nothing happened. Well, what do you know? I am the only scout on this server. This is something you do not see too often. And what is that? Okay. Anyway, coast town it is. Only one scout. What is going to happen in this battle? Really intrigues me. Can I spot anything early? Oh, pattern over there. My view range is really good. Really good view range. And nothing else so far spotted. Let's do another one. Okay, 121. And let's take that shot. Oh, not too bad of a miss. Did it get spotted? No, it didn't. We have 3 tank destroyers in this battle, which is not the worst thing, of course. Not the most painful thing to see. Can I get in? Okay. Here is the lack of gun elevation. We have to reposition accordingly. And boom. Like that. Oh, they're stunned, they're stunned. Those guys are stunned. And maybe this tree is providing me good enough cover. No. This tree is definitely providing me good enough cover. Simply by looking how that E3 disappeared. I was waiting for that Jagdpanzer to get behind that tree once again. And now he is alerted. Okay. Here is the Baton. Oh shit, Baton has the best view range in this game. STB1. I got spotted. We have triple RT action. But how sneaky can I be? Oh, here is one. Gun elevation, please don't fail me. Is this guy fast enough? Getting away? I don't think so. Or maybe... no. Calculated. Now let's take that hill. STB1 should not spot me. This is like a complete playground just for me. No spots. Beautiful. Okay, so only one tank destroyer is still alive. Let's try to locate the artillery as fast as possible. Taking out the RT is going to help us out for sure. Any shots? Oh, hello RT. Did I get spotted? No, I didn't. What do you know about that? I think the RT just fired. This is how he got spotted, right? There is another kill. And am I able to pick up my Basquitches or not? I should be, right? There it is. Let's try to get an angle on the D50M. Feels good to stay as sneaky as I am over here. Oh shit. Always fully aiming your shot, dude. Always. Okay, this guy seems to be AFK. So let's try to go for the tracks. Let's at least aim at the tracks. I was able to do it, and some extra assistance. Where is that 705A? Just in front of the tracks. Whew, luckily he missed as well. RT. He gave up on me. A smart thing to do. And boom. Like that. 15-6 victory. 6,000. Well, let's say. Yeah, it is a Manticore. Let's say 7,000 damage combined. It wouldn't hurt, right? But Squidgy medal as well. So, new Manticore for you, ladies and gentlemen. Some gameplay action as well. It is up to you. Let me know what you think about it. I know I am not going to spend too much time grinding towards it at least. And I completed some missions as well. Nice. Oh, ace tanker. Dimitros medal. No, not Pasquitches. Yeah, it was Dimitros medal actually. For killing 3 artilleries. And second by damage done overall. Oh, what a battle! What a battle. And ace tanker on the death server is 1030 base experience. And please fix this freaking bug before it comes live. New Manticore. I am done. Up to you. I give up. I literally give up. I don't know what the hell they are thinking. I don't know what the hell they are doing. What they are going to do. I raise my hands. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful, sexy, naked, and bye.